In the heart of New York City, Columbia University, one of the world's leading academic institutions, has become a ground zero for a complex and escalating conflict. As the echoes of student protests resonate through the Ivy League campus, a narrative of dissent, demand and disruption unfolds. It began nearly 2 weeks ago as students championing Palestinian rights barricaded themselves inside Hamilton Hall, a pivotal structure on the university's campus. Their demands were clear: divestment from Israel, financial transparency and amnesty for all involved in the protests. The occupation of Hamilton Hall was not an isolated incident, but rather a response to the university's orders to dismantle a pro-Palestinian encampment on campus. The university's refusal to divest from Israel fanned the flames of unrest, transforming a student protest into a full-fledged occupation. As tensions rose, the university's routine was disrupted. Classes migrated online, the campus became a hotbed of tension, and concerns for safety led some Jewish students to take the drastic step of leaving the campus. These actions are merely ripples in the larger wave of university protests sweeping the nation over the Israel-Hamas conflict. Meanwhile, similar scenes of discord were playing out on the West Coast. Clashes between pro-Palestinian and pro-Israeli protesters at UCLA led to police intervention, mirroring the unrest at Columbia. The demonstrations were triggered by Israel's offensive in Gaza, resulting in heated accusations of anti-Semitism, calls for divestment, and a ripple effect of disruptions on campuses across the US. Back at Columbia, the standoff escalated. The university restricted campus access and began suspending students involved in the protest. This hardline approach drew criticism from the United Nations, while the White House expressed disapproval of the occupation. Despite this, the protesters remained resolute, emphasizing their movement was not anti-Semitic but aimed at collective liberation. In summary, the events at Columbia University provide a stark snapshot of a broader nationwide issue. The demands for divestment, transparency and amnesty have ignited a conversation that extends beyond the university's gates. The potential implications of this conflict are far-reaching, as universities across the country grapple with similar protests and the balance between freedom of speech and maintaining order on campus. As the story continues to unfold, the world watches, waits, and wonders what the next chapter will bring for Columbia University and campuses nationwide.